Now we go to the Garden, where last night the top 4 teams in college basketball were facing off against each other. Let's pick it up with Kentucky, Michigan State. Cassius Winston, the only preseason All-American who is unanimous, and Jay Williams, he had it going early on.
Oh, Cassius Winston, the best point guard in college basketball. Remember last year, he took this team to a Final Four.
Showed off the vision there early, but then off the bench came freshman Tyrese Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey, a kid from Texas, knocking down shots from the outside. 26 points off the bench, and Greeny, as a freshman, great poise. He led this team offensively.
Spectacular. He had 11 points in the first half. Again, off the bench, and Kentucky had a 10-point lead.
John Wall liking it.
And loving it. Under 5 minutes to go now in the game. Michigan State is down 7. That's Aaron Henry on the right wing for the 3, so we got ourselves a 4-point game. Now here's Winston driving. Somehow gets this one to go, plus the foul. He would make the free throw. We got a 2-point game. Kentucky's next possession. What are you going to do? How about that shot?
Give the ball to Maxey. Now remember, this is not the same Michigan State team without Joshua Langford.
Maxey was knocking it down, and Dickie V was fired up.
Oh, are you serious? Are you serious? Come on, Maxey. You're a freshman. This is your first game. Are you for real? Oh, man. Look at that swag. Mr. Calipari, you got a star.
Maxey with 26 off the bench, most ever by a Kentucky freshman in his debut, and Kentucky wins it 69-62. That was one of the games. How about the other, Kansas and Duke?
Okay, boys. Okay, boys.
Jay Will is fired up. It's alma mater day here. Look who's taking in the game. It's Tom Thibodeau. And some guy sitting next to him. That might have been Kevin Durant. Okay, here we go. Now we got ball movement. Jayhawks starting fast.
Abaji knocking down a big-time 3. Look, he's going to be a critical piece to this team for Bill Self. Played extremely well in the first half.
But Duke would do this with defense last night. How about the steal and they go the other way?
Force plus 20 turnovers for Kansas, and that's what Duke basketball has to be. They have to be great defensively. Trey Jones with the great pass. Cassius Stanley with the bang.
Trey Jones, the one guy from last year that you remember, the one freshman who did not wind up going to the NBA. The Blue Devils had been way behind, but they come back to tie it up. 13 seconds ago, Kansas down 3. Questionable shot selection here. They try for 2 twos, down 3. They don't wind up getting either to go, and in the end, it is Duke that gets the win, 68-66. So 2 huge games at the Garden, and they did not disappoint. And again, the numbers next to the team names were 1, 2, 3, and 4 last night. So most people are just getting set for their college basketball season. In your opinion, which is the best team in college basketball as we begin the year?
Okay, you ready for this, Greeny?
Yeah.
So yesterday, Kentucky voted a blue state. It looks like everything's moving in the blue state direction for Kentucky. But I think overall, Kentucky will be a red state. I think Louisville, it will be the best team in the country. Kentucky and Louisville, this battle that we all know that they have, will be one of the most epic battles we've seen in college basketball this year. Now, Tyrese Maxey, one of the best players in the country. Khalil Whitney is a guy that is actually projected above him in the draft. But Jordan Nora is the name in college basketball. He will be a stud for Chris Mack and Louisville this year.
Wow. So Louisville, number 1. Again, we had 1, 2, 3, and 4 last night, but Louisville from, if you will, from outside the district, or however we're using your political terminology here, you think they're the best team in the country?
I just think that Chris Mack has his team loaded. They're ready to go. Kentucky will be number 1 in the projected polls this week after they beat Michigan State. But I'm just telling you, Louisville has the experience, and they have the talent to win the whole thing.
Wow. All right, we have more of this as we go. Meanwhile, as I get up and go, I have a college basketball.
You weren't ready for that.
No, you threw me off. But wait, I have a question for you. How about Memphis freshman James Wisemans, 28 and 11 in his debut? How good is this guy?
James Wisemans has the potential to be the first pick in the NBA draft. This kid is talented, 6'10", can shoot the ball from the outside, has great hands, can dominate down low on the bucket. Also, I mean, his versatility overall, Green, is what makes this kid special. Memphis has one of the top recruiting class in the country. Also, Precious Achiuwa. That's a name you also need to recognize. This team's going to be loaded. They're stacked. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports, highlights, and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.